I now have the distinct honor of welcoming our valedictorian for this evening. The valedictorian is the highest academic honor within a graduating class. With great pride, I present to you the Judge Bearford Sanders Law Magnet Class of 2022 valedictorian, Townview Law Valedictorian.
Good evening. I'm so honored to be able to speak in front of all of you today. The last 4 years have been incredibly difficult for all of us, so I'd like to begin by thanking a few people who have made high school a bit easier. I'd like to thank my parents for their support, for dealing with my stress, and for driving me to school every day. I'd like to thank my friends who have been here with me during my most emotional and difficult times. And I'd like to thank the teachers and staff who taught me and encouraged me even when I didn't believe in myself. To everyone here, you've given me one gift that I will never forget. You have all given me a safe space to grow, to become confident, and to feel more comfortable using my voice. Thank you. Since our first week at the Law Magnet during Camp Grit, we've been encouraged to advocate for ourselves. And over the past 4 years, I have witnessed how my peers and I have become more comfortable advocating for not only ourselves, but for others. We've learned to speak out against injustice whenever we see it. Now, when I hear that undocumented children may lose their constitutional right to a free education, I cannot remain silent. And when I hear that immigrants are losing due process rights in deportation hearings, I cannot remain silent. When I hear that the LGBTQ+ community are losing their legal protections, I cannot remain silent. When I hear women's rights being turned back nearly 50 years, I cannot remain silent. And when I hear that 14 children were killed in a school shooting the day of our graduation, I refuse to remain silent, because these are the issues that move me to use my voice. At the Law Magnet, we were all taught how to use our voices, how to speak up. We were taught the importance of being the change that we want to see in the world. And as we graduate and walk across this stage today, it is our responsibility to remember the lessons that we have learned here. It is up to us to use our voices to stand up for what's right, because we have the power to change what's wrong. We can be the next generation of educators, lawyers, politicians, and judges. We can and we should speak out for those who are marginalized and for those who cannot speak for themselves. We can do that by voting and encouraging our friends and families to vote too. We can do that by running for office. We can do that by being the leaders in our communities. And we can do that by respecting the dignity of all people and leading others to do the same. Whether you agree or disagree with the statements that I've made in my speech today, you and me, we have a responsibility to find what we believe in and to use our voices to stand for that. Thank you.